Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to 20 Crazy Questions with Miss Katie James.
Woohoo! I still say we need a drum roll there.
We need something, drum roll.
We need something, don't we, to build it up and build a tension.
Or maybe like a ta-da,
Yeah.
although I probably want to do minions
like
with ta-da.
effects on it.
Yeah, get the minions, couldn't we? Get the minions just to go, ta-da!
Yeah, I think they're copyrighted though. Can I borrow them, you think?
Maybe like put them upside down and they'll be less copyrighted.
Is it doing, there you go.
We could dress the dogs up as minions. There we go. Dogs dressed up as minions.
Yeah, yeah. Just up. I've got a minion onesie. I could always wear that, you see.
Someone just runs in.
And runs out again.
Exactly. No copyrights there.
We must go dress up one of the dogs as a minion. That would be quite funny.
Yeah.
We got it sorted. Okay. Now we've changed the minions to suit ourselves. First question: do you sleep with your door open or closed?
Closed.
Ooh,
I used to like absolutely have to sleep with it open. Like when I was little, I was like, oh my gosh, like in case something happens, like my parents can get here fast. And now I'm like, okay, I'll keep the door closed. Nothing will ever come and get me. I'm fine.
I love that. I love the way the change in thinking there.
It's crazy. I don't know what happened.
We'll finish this line. Today, my favorite song is...
Oh, my favorite song is Last Night's Mascara by Griff. Which is funny because if you had asked me that 2 days ago, I had a different favorite song.
It changes daily.
We're going to follow up in 2 days.
It does.
Changes, I get that. Okay, if you're having a bad day, which I could never imagine you doing that, but there you go. What's your feel-good TV show or film that you go to?
Oh, okay. I love watching, there's a couple, but I love The Proposal, like the movie, and I love Divergent. Those are like my go-tos. Like,
I love Divergent. That's very cool.
Oh, good. So good.
It is.
If you could have one song that entered the room, for every time you entered the room, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, that's so hard. That's like a theme song for life. Oh my gosh.
Well, you can change it in 2 days. I'm just saying right now, what would it be?
Oh my God. I thought you're like every single time from this moment on, you cannot choose a different one. What's a pop? Okay, so like I said, I really love Maisie Peters, and I feel like just any one of her songs, they're so upbeat and they're so like, oh yeah, woohoo! So I feel like if I had that walking into the room, it would set the tone.
I love it. You know what? I can imagine that song, what's the one from the cheerleading film, hey, thing you do, that sort of song, a cheerleading song for you.
Yeah, exactly. I've gotten asked so many times if I'm a cheerleader before, and I'm like, no, I have never once been a cheerleader in my life.
I love it. Okay. What's your favorite sporting event?
My favorite to watch or to play?
Whichever one you want.
I feel like I like whichever one my friends are at because I am not a big fan and watch sports, but if my friends are like, let's go to a sports game, I'm like, I'm here for the hype. Like, I'll just go. Like,
I love that. I'm here for the hype. Cool.
That's perfect. We're just gonna take you to all the games we go to now.
They're like, hey.
Just gonna call you, be like, hey, what are you doing? Come on, we're going to the game.
That'd be cool.
If you ever wrote a book, what genre would it be?
Oh, I'd probably write like a fiction, like romance novel. Like when I was little, I always wanted to be a singer, but there was periods where I wanted to be a singer and then something else. And there was one period where I wanted to be a singer and a writer. So yeah, definitely like some cute little fiction romance. It'd be cute.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, if your life was a reality show, what would it be called?
Oh goodness. Oh, actually, this is so stupid, but I say this phrase a lot and people always like account it when they hear the phrase, they think of me, which is so weird because I didn't realize it wasn't a normal phrase, but like I'm always like, holy buckets, like when something crazy happens. So I just feel like as a show, like that's what it would be called.
Holding buckets. That's
Holy
a-
buckets.
Oh,
Mhm.
holy buckets. Oh, you say holding buckets. I'm thinking, the hell's she doing?
No, holy buckets. That would be bizarre.
That's even
No,
funnier again.
holy
Yeah,
buckets.
holy buckets. It's like holy Batman or holy Robin or whatever it is he
Yeah.
says.
It's very much like catchphrase
There
vibes.
you go. There you go. It's your own
Absolutely.
catchphrase when you even start.
Oh, tell us something on your bucket list.
On my bucket list, ooh, I want to go to all 50 states in the US. I've been to 46 of them, so I'm getting close, but I'm not quite there.
Well, that's very cool. Very cool.
Okay, so I expect an update by the end of 2025 on that one.
Yeah.
That's crazy. She's like, yep, just fly out to Alaska, get to
You can do
Oklahoma.
it. You'll be fine.
I will
You'll be
get
fine.
back to you on that one.
If there's any airlines listening, we need to finish this. Okay. We
Yes,
need
sponsor me, send me there.
There you go. I love it. Which artist would you love to do a duet with?
Ooh. Okay, I feel like for duet, it'd be really cool to like have like another like a guy artist, so it'd be contrasting. But like I said, I'm obsessed with Maisie Peters right now. If we wrote a song together, oh, that'd be so fun.
Cool. I love that.
Oh. And tell us the last thing you read.
The last thing I read, it's not in my room. It's like out in the living room, but I'm reading this book called Outliers right now, and that is the last thing I read. I read it last night.
Perfect.
Good book.
Would recommend, honestly. It's about like where success comes from and if it's from like around you, if it's from something internal. It's a good book.
Definitely.
There you go. Okay. Android or Apple?
Oh, Apple. Apple.
I love the attitude of that. Apple.
There's always
Android?
one
What is
person.
Android?
There's always one person with an Android in a group chat, and it makes all your text screen. No, no, that's so sad.
Oh, that's so
I'll let it
funny.
slide because you're cool, but like the group
I am
chat's
forever going to be an Android now just to piss off all the Apple people. Be like, hi,
That's true. That's true.
I love that.
Oh man, it's a good question.
So, do you have a game plan for the zombie apocalypse?
Game plan. I won't even lie to you. I'd probably like be one of the first people to die in a zombie apocalypse. Like, I would like miss like the queue. I would miss something. I'd be like going for a walk. I'd be like, zombies! Like, it just wouldn't end well for me. Like, my plan is to hibernate.
Radio, evacuate the city, and she's like, let's have fun.
Blissfully unaware.
Oh, I love it. That's the best. Okay. If you owned a bar, what would you call it?
A bar. Ooh. I don't know. I feel like I really like fruity things, so something like a tropical breeze, or something that would be like almost an escape for people. They'd be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna go, yeah."
I like that. That sounds interesting, actually. A lot of
That's a nice
fruity
vibe.
Right, exactly. If it's cold, you're like, "Where am I gonna go?" And you're like, "I'm gonna go to tropical breeze today."
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
I'm saying there's some marketing there. There's something
there
there.
is. You've got something
Absolutely.
there. You've got that.
Oh, well, Miss Katie, if I called you up and said, I need help hiding a dead body, hypothetically,
Hypothetically, of course.
hypothetically,
Of course.
we didn't make sure the hypothetically is in there.
Okay,
Do you know a good place?
a good place. Let's see. In Nashville, I don't know if I have a good place. I would just say we drive until we hit the ocean. Get that thing off our hands.
Just pop it in there. That'll be fine.
And then we drive us back.
The ocean?
Yep, and we'll stop at Buc-ee's on the way back. It'll be a fun little road trip.
Okay, perfect.
It's a great way to it.
Exactly. We're set.
I can get one of those barbecue sandwiches from Buc-ee's.
Yep, there we go. And pretend it never happened, We just wanted a
Wow.
view for the day. Went to the ocean.
She's cool. We're doing this. This is a road trip I want to do.
I know.
We'll just
I feel like we
pretend
need to
there's
do like
nobody in
this
the
road
boat.
trip now. Like forget work, forget everything else. Let's just go on a road trip. Let's do
Let's
it.
just go. Let's just get out of here.
Even though there's no dead bodies, let's just do it anyway.
Hopefully no dead bodies involved. Yeah.
We can pretend. We can just wrap up something, put it in the boat, it'll be fun.
Exactly. We could just like, you know what we can do is we can buy an extra Bucky sandwich and just send it into the ocean for the fish.
There we go.
It keeps the vibe a lot, you know, better.
Yeah, we're actually killing somebody in the process.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, there's no body, no crime. Just remember.
Exactly.
Yeah. No body, no crime.
A Taylor Swift song.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh, I love the line out of what is it? Ashley McBride. If they're buried alive, is it really murder or something like that, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. That's a good one.
That's
That's
a
a
great
good
one.
line. I don't think I've ever heard that song, but that's a good line.
I have to get. I can't remember the name of the song, but I will. It's
Martha Divine.
Yeah,
It's Martha
check out
Divine.
Martha Divine.
I'll have to look it
Amazing
up.
song.
I'll look
It's
it
a
up.
great line in there. I love it.
Yes.
So yeah. Okay, we diverse. What's your guilty
Now I'm
pleasure?
thinking about it. Oh my gosh, okay.
We're still thinking about this road trip. Let's do it.
Well, no, now I'm thinking about if you, what was the line? It was if you bury a dead body, was it murder?
Yeah, it's something like if you're buried alive, is it murder or something like that, isn't it? I can't remember. What
That feels like one of those hypothetical questions that people ask that's like, is water wet or is a hot dog a sandwich? It feels like in that category.
But is a hot dog a sandwich? No, I'm just kidding.
Only a great
fun
question.
friend.
Is hot dog a sandwich? Yeah, I love that. Okay, what's your guilty pleasure food?
My guilty pleasure food, I love yogurt. I can have yogurt any time of day. Greek yogurt, any time of day, any place. Eat it 24/7. I love it.
Okay, I think she's addicted to yogurt.
Yes, welcome to YA Yogurts Anonymous. If we make a movie about your life, what actress would you want to play you?
Oh goodness. You know, I've actually been asked this question for like once before and I like blanked like completely. I don't know. I feel like it's funny because the person who asked me the question ended up saying like, oh, maybe like Margot Robbie. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's go with that. So you know what? I'm going to stick with that. Let's do it. Let's go Margot Robbie.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely.
Yeah, I can see that as well. That's very, very cool. Okay, my last question. If you were an animal, what would you be?
Ooh. Oh, I feel like I would be a dolphin because I feel like they're like loud and always make little noises, but also they're fun and very social creatures. And you know, I'd be swimming, so that's different. So let's be a dolphin.
I love it. She'd be like,
Out on the water, like
All right, well, we'll wrap up with something simple here, I guess. Tell me something you would never do.
something I would never do. I would never go skydiving.
why do people say that? It's the most awesome thing in the world.
Oh my gosh, I could not. I have like, okay, I've been indoor skydiving and I felt like I air and I was like and then I was on a drop tower the other day and I was like at an amusement park and it just kept falling and I was like, oh my god, I could not do this for like hundreds of feet in the air. Don't think it's for me.
Oh, I love it. That's so funny.
Oh,
That is so
there's some
funny.
people that can do it, some people that can't. Some people are like,
I know.
maybe one day I'll do it. That's me. I'm on the
Exactly,
maybe fence.
exactly. I feel like that's a thing on a lot of people's bucket list. Just
I love it. I did it and it was awesome. So
really?
I've done it indoors and I've done it from a plane.
That's crazy. Were you like attached to somebody or did you go by yourself?
Oh no, I was attached to someone.
Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Props to you. I could never.
It was awesome.
I love
Yeah.
that for you.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
this has been so much fun, Miss Katie.
This
You are,
has.
again, welcome back
So
anytime.
fun.
Yes.
Y'all are so sweet. It's been so fun.
We'll have to have you on as a guest host. That would be so much fun.
Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. The 20 questions I would come up with for others, you wouldn't be prepared.
Be quite cool, actually.
We might have to get people to sign disclaimers now.
Will you come on?
So thank you, friends, for joining us. And if you haven't already checked out the interview, go check it out after this. We'll see you soon. And don't forget
Bye-bye.
to follow Katie's links in the description below. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.